Internet! My name is Jeff Morrow, and I'm your Game Master, and joining me today is Jen Kitzman.
Hi, that's me! Today I'll be playing Mortimer Rafflesworth Everwind Smythe. He's,
Jack Packard.
Oh, Jeff's messing up already.
I know!
I'm playing Jasper the Bouncer. I'm an old human who's got 2 hands for pushing and 1 foot for kicking.
And Sam Waller.
I'm Jet, and I'm going to deliver a huge package.
Does your wife know?
Last time on Red Dragon Inn Adventure is Nigh, we were joined by Jesse Galena, and it was awesome. And he played Dabarella, actually. And Jen won her 3rd game in a row, which is the first time that's happened at the time since we've been keeping track of the but that's only been about 8 months, but still 3 in a row is kind of a big deal. Anyway, that was all a silly gag that I decided to do at the beginning of the stream, and everybody was a good sport about it. Please welcome to our stream today, Jack Packard. Yeah.
Hello, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy about the game that I've been able to play, our version now a couple times, and I'm just super excited to play with y'all. I'm gonna get the floor wiped with me because I think y'all know what you're doing, and I only kind of know what I'm doing. So,
well, the drink deck decides.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair.
So yeah, welcome, Jack. Chat. We got Jack Packard here, like the guy, the one of the main brains behind Adventure is Nigh. So ask your questions.
Right. It's all his fault
too. It's all his fault.
Started. Welcome.
So we got some new people in chat. We got some
How
old
is
people
everyone
in chat.
doing? We've been asked.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah.
How's everyone else doing?
Doing all right.
Powering myself up with some bread.
I'm powering myself up and down with some bourbon.
Pure Pyro one says, how's the Kickstarter going? We have 2 days left in the Kickstarter campaign for the Red Dragon Inn Adventure is Nigh for these 2 of these characters. 2 of them are ones we've already published. And the Kickstarter campaign just before this stream just crossed the 180,000 mark. So thank you all.
I thought that was going to happen a little later today.
No, just before the stream we crossed that. So thank you all. And if you haven't back yet, go back.
Absolutely. I think one of the coolest things that we get to show people today, and that hopefully people understand, is that like the Adventures Night version is a standalone version and also an addendum to the previous games, which I think is so neat. So you can play just one or mix and match.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much how all of the Red Dragon Inn base sets, all of the numbered sets are like that. You can have just that if you want, but they're all characters, and you can mix and match however you like we are doing right here. Yeah. So we got a question already, Jack. How did filming for season 4 go, Jack?
I mean, you all saw like how spectacular our live stream setup when we streamed ourselves playing the game. So you kind of know like what the camera setup is going to look like. We all were saying that we've spoiled ourselves with how great that live stream setup was. We had
was pretty badass.
Oh my God, it was so cool. We had someone on camera, who was able to get cool shots, Jesse Schwab. But no, overall the filming went great. We got a wonderful studio space, an actual studio space this time. What I will say is we got more things inside the game than we ever have before. Usually I will like put a temporary, like a placeholder monster into the Foundry screen, and everyone will react to that. And then later Omar will make his version of it, for the animations.
Right.
But because Omar and I were, right next door to each other, I could say, hey, I'm thinking about this monster. Can you make one up for me real quick?
That's pretty good, actually.
He made some beautiful, horrible, wonderful creatures. I'm very, very happy with how season 4 went. I can't talk too in depth about it because of spoilers, but But you all will not be disappointed. I guarantee it. I guarantee it.
Brilliant.
So, quick question: have we gone live?
Yeah.
I'm looking. So, I'm seeing chat, but I'm not seeing us on the screen. This is very strange.
I mean, they're talking like we're here.
That's good.
Guys, can you see us? F's in chat if you can't see us.
We can see and hear you. Good. Something is wrong with my Twitch stream then, because
Fuzzy.
I'm seeing chat going by and I'm seeing nothing on the screen. Good. Everything is fine. It's just a me problem.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just you.
okay.
I'm seeing it right now. I just loaded up the page and I see it all.
And apparently we just got raided as well by Second Wind Group. So so last week somebody in chat told us at the end of our stream that Casey and Marty were streaming at the time, and we're like wait a minute, we sounded like old people. We were like, wait a minute, isn't there a thing you can do where you send your audience to their audience? And and yes, somebody told us about rating, and so we did our first
I would be
raid.
so much less intimidated if I could remember that all of these newfangled internet things are just, hey, so we're going to take the IRC protocol and then we're going to put in microtransactions and video. And then I'd feel really confident. I'd be like, well, whatever, YOLO / command I want to do. Oh, look, I did it.
Yay. Anyway, okay, good. Everything is fine. I panicked there for a minute. Don't worry about it, though. We are playing 2 Adventurers Nigh characters and 2 older Red Dragon, although not that old, Red Dragon Inn characters. And we are also doing the pub crawl. This is a variant that was introduced in the Red Dragon Inn 8, where instead of just drinking all day at the Red Dragon Inn, or perhaps the Adventurers Nigh to club, we are going around to various different taverns and ordering drinks from there. Anytime any player gets a drink with a chaser, after they resolve their drink, they pick a new tavern for the whole group to go to. You'll notice that each of the taverns have a tavern event on them. That is a thing that happens when we arrive. And then anytime anyone orders a drink, it comes from the drink deck wherever we currently are. So yay. This is mostly taverns from the Red Dragon Inn 8, but then also the Adventurers Nightclub, which will be coming in the collector's edition of Red Dragon Inn Adventurers Night.
Yes.
Beautiful. We Pure Pyro asked, how did Slugfest end up partnering with Second Wind? We'll get to that in a minute, because we're going to start playing first. And yes, we'll be answering questions on chat. We randomly determined already that Jack is going first, so go ahead, Jasper the Bouncer.
Oh, okay, hold on. I must have missed that because I didn't even read my cards yet, so I'm going to do that. Let's see here.
Okay, good.
Everything's going to be fine.
I'm to draw a hand and not
great.
draw attention to myself.
Snake in the Garden asks, are you playing solo or as a team? This is another solo free-for-all game. What else is in there in chat? How we ended up partnering with Second Wind. While Jack looks at his cards, the short version of how we got into this is when the Second Wind channel launched, when the team formerly of the Escapists went off to form Second Wind, there was an initial video by Nick and Yahtzee about the new channel and what they were planning to do. And one of the things they said was they were looking for sponsors. And I was like, wait a minute. I could I know I sell a product that audience might like, and so we talked sponsorship, and you may have noticed that there were some Second Wind videos recently that just sponsored like Tales from the Red Dragon Inn and such. But we also did a special sponsorship where we made the Red Dragon Inn Adventurers Nigh set, and these kind folks played it on a live stream a couple of weeks ago while they were all in Washington, D.C., filming season 4 of Adventurers Nigh.
Yeah, so it just kind of worked out. I know, like there was Nick, our technically editor in chief. Like we're real wibbly wobbly with titles over at Second Wind, but like I know he came to Omar and I with kind of like a rough proposal. And we like it. None of it made any sense until I talked to you, Jeff. Like I was like, oh,
Okay.
that's what they wanted. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play the action card. Thanks for helping with the hobgoblins. Pick another player. They lose 3 fortitude and gain 1 gold from the inn. So I'm going to play my card right there. Let's see here. And Jeff, only because you must be good at this game, I'm going to choose you to lose 3 fortitude.
Oh, but moped. You can't.
Yeah, this is old man on old man violence.
Old man on old man violence. I have nothing. I take 3 damage. Where's the inn? The inn's way over here. Okay, great. I get a gold from the inn. Hooray!
Snake in the Garden has asked, have we considered a Foundry VTT module? Not gonna lie, I wasn't really even certain that was something Foundry VTT would do. I was like, that's in the role-playing space. We're in the board gaming space, But it's an interesting thought.
I wonder how possible it is. I don't know. I use Foundry all the time, not only for Adventures Night, but for all of my home D&D and other tabletop role-playing games.
That's right. There are other D&D games.
Right, right. Honestly, yeah, if you GM more than one D&D game a week, I salute you. But what's the card handling like in Foundry VTT?
I mean, it's not physics-based like this. They do have special cards, mostly used for like simple card games or for handing out cards. Though, like the mods that are available, the user-made mods are amazing. I don't think we would reach anything in like Tabletop Simulator level, but I guess we'll look into it.
I gotta say that there are very few ad reads out there that are funny enough for me to actually watch, but your ads for Foundry VTT are friggin' great. So
again,
yeah.
It was just one of those situations where like it is a product that I used before Adventures Nigh. I continue to use for my personal uses, and so like they're very easy ads for me to write and talk about.
Nice. Okay, you have to order a drink and
that's right. Okay, so Jen, I'm going to order you a drink.
Yay!
From the Red Dragon Inn right now, so we'll give that here.
And then I am going to let's see here.
F flips a card.
F flips a card, so I'm going to draw mine, which is Wizard Wine.
Oh, that's terrible to get at the start of the game.
Actually really bad for you.
Reveal the top 2 cards of your character deck. Put one of those cards into your hand. Discard the other. Okay.
But you also have to take 4 alcohol content.
Well, we'll get to that one.
Good old Wizard Wine.
1, 2, 3, 4 alcohol content. But if I was lost any life, I would have.
It would have only been like a 2.
Right? Oh wait, that flips the whole thing.
Yeah, that flips the whole deck. So you can kind of snap a card off if you drag it. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
There's one.
Oh, good snap. By the way, most like people inexperienced with Tabletop Simulator have to do that wrong like 6 times before they get it right. So.
Old pro. Okay, let's see here. Okay. We will add this to my hand, and we will discard this. So this will go in our discard pile. Boom. There we go.
All right. Then it's Moped's turn. By the way, there was so Jack, I'll let you handle this one. There was a question in chat about, for people who aren't too familiar with the game, what Moped actually sounds like. So I'm going to leave that one to you.
We're gonna have to hear your moped impression, obviously.
Okay, all right. At some point, I will.
I always just give him. I just try to make him sound like an old prospector. That's my note. That's my voice note. Is old prospector.
Well, given his love of yard implements.
Mm-hmm. I feel like Moped and Jasper have a lot of slang overlap.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Whippersnappers.
Oh, it's hotter than a tick on a witch's titty over here.
By the way, we're going to get a lot more kittens today, chat. It's been a running joke for years on this on our channel that we try to not swear too much, but then Jen lets one rip and we go kittens. Yeah, today we're not worrying about that because
I say something to the effect of, "Oh shit, I mean kittens." And at first,
do my best.
Jeff didn't quite understand that I was doing a bit, but then it became a bit, and then it got good.
Then Chat recognized the bit.
Right. So I'm gonna play. Look, I bought a new shovel on Mortimer. That was sort of my moped. That wasn't too bad, but it wasn't that good either.
I mean, we can work on it.
All right.
We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it.
My delicate head.
So delicate.
That goes there. I'm gonna order a drink, and then I'm gonna play Buka drinks, please, and order 2 more drinks when I pay this gold that I got from helping Jasper with
more drinks.
Okay, more drinks is going to be here, and this should be in a discard pile over here. And this goes here, and then I'm going to drink some fairy ale. Okay.
Ooh,
man, who drew the Jack Packard emoticon? It's so much higher resolution than the rest of the Adventures Night crew.
Wow. If the Adventurers Night crowd has like a bread emoji, I want to see it. Because there's not one in native Twitch, and I was like, I can't spam bread emoji every time I'm chewing on bread. Come on.
Right. Bread is one of my favorite characters only because that up north Midwestern accent is one of my favorite to do.
Yep.
So.
All right. So the thing
I'm in Michigan, so I'm like.
So you know.
Yep.
For the newbies in the crowd, I'm playing Jet. I'm here to deliver packages really fast, a la parkour. So I have a momentum mechanic, and every turn I gain a point of momentum, and when I play certain cards, I gain momentum. And that momentum can be cashed in for goods and services.
Card specific, like a card will tell you whether can use it or not.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But for now, let's see. Something happened to Mortimer, and I forget what happened to Mortimer.
I
got banged with a shovel, y'all.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think I'm going to mildly ignore Mortimer.
Mildly ignore.
Mortimer. Package 4, you gotta run.
Don't
player.
You know the rule with Sam. Like, pay attention to what he means, not what he says.
Yeah.
This Dragon's Milk Origin bourbon is very good.
Oh boy! Well,
that stuff. Okay, so Sam and I host a weekly gaming group at my house, and one of the regulars that comes to it is a sommelier, and so he can get us like deals on fancy booze, and yeah, it's good.
Yes.
So.
It took me a while to remember what a sommelier was.
The fancy wine guy at a restaurant.
Yes.
Yeah. and then moped. Sorry about the claws. Because my first action let me play another action.
Yes. That's not the card I need. That's not the card I need. Oh boy.
Yay.
I take 2 more fortitudes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. All right. While Sam's finishing up his turn, Jack,
I'm Jack.
Tell us, people. Tell these people who might not, know who you are, like who you are. What's there's a chaser, by the way. Who tell us about Jack?
Most people watching this will probably know me as the game master for Adventure is Nigh, our actual play Dungeons and Dragons show, which we animate the cool bits of. Currently Actually, currently only season 3 is able to view because we are remastering all of season 1, season 2, and the 2 side quests with our new animation style. It was a bit of a running gag where halfway through every season, we realized how to make the animations better.
Yep.
And so every single like halfway point we go, oh my god, this makes our animation so much better, let's do this now, this makes our animation so much better. And now we are at a real stable animation point where we all are using the same software, we are sharing files very easily, and so we wanted to go back and basically unjankify season 1 and the first half of season 2.
Unfortunately, for those of you new to Adventurers Night, that does mean you have to just listen to seasons 1 and 2 for now. But don't worry, It's coming. Sorry, go on.
Yes, they are coming. Well, but so season 1 and season 2 are available on Spotify as audio only, and the side quests are available audio only. We are coming out with the new versions a couple more months. It'll be. We're working very hard on it. I also am other places on the internet. Some people here might know me from Red Letter Media. I'm on their show Best of the Worst quite often, where we watch really bad movies and then make fun of them. That's a super fun time. Some people might know me from so many things. I do many things. A couple of them on the internet. So
nice,
excellent. I'm about to be hit by this. Jen already negated my ignore. Anyone spiking it with extra stuff before I lose a quarter of my life total.
But this was a chaser, and so we now crawl.
And Sam decides where we crawl
we'll go to the new place, even though I probably should go to the place that lets me get some alcohol. Oh, no, there aren't any of those. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to the Adventures Nightclub.
Each player may pay a gold to the inn. Each player who does so gains a fortitude. I'm totally down with that.
Well, I'm going to opt to do it, but then I'm going to pouch a fool's gold. And lie a little bit and pay with gold from the inn to the inn. So I just gain a fortitude.
You're just stealing your own beverages.
Get a lie token.
Yep, and in fact, I'm gonna put my lie token somewhere else so that it's a little bit more visually interesting.
Yeah,
there we go.
For the chat. For the chat.
For you. I do it for you, chat.
All right. I am done.
I will admit that until just a few days ago, I had never heard of Red Letter Media. Funny story. The artist who's working on Grinderbin, I lined him up, earlier, and he wrote to me and said, "Oh, cool. I didn't know Jack from RLM was the game master." And I'm like, rather than embarrassing myself and asking what's RLM, I went straight to YouTube, typed in Jack Packard RLM, and lo and behold, Red Letter Media came up, and I watched a bit of that one, the one you did on the Panasonic word processor video. That one was, oh my god, that was amazing. That thing was amazingly awful.
We started just watching, bad movies and talking about them. And then basically, Red Letter Media has a PO box. And so people just started sending us stuff, weird old instructional videos. One of our favorite was the Don Beverages commercialization seminar, which was a real life motivational speaker called Don Beverage. That was his real name. Yes. Giving a speech to Dunkin' Donuts owners, phenomenal things. And so we now have several different shows with under the Best of the Worst moniker, where we watch movies, we watch home videos. It's very, very it's a weird way to work, I'll tell you.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. So yeah, check out after you check out Adventures Night, check out Red Letter Media.
If you don't already, it's a bunch of goobers watching stuff.
Then Adventures Night, then Red Letter Media.
Okay, all right.
Sam knows how to do it correctly, Jeff.
Oh no!
Get it together.
All right.
But I wanted to pick it up.
That's tough, Jet. This wasn't a parcel. It's not for you.
I rise above adversity.
Fair enough.
Jack, chat asks, which characters in RDI do you like playing as? Also, in Adventure is Nigh, how many arcs do you see remaining in the quest? And what's the most crazy stunt the players have done? Wow, that's okay. Several questions there, Dark Jade One. Let's start with which characters from RDI do you like playing?
Okay, so as we were talking about, actually, right before the stream started, I've only played the original, the OG Red Dragon Inn. So I don't know all of the characters too well. What I can say is playing as Mortimer in the Adventures Nigh set has been the most fun because risk reward of the lie tokens, right? Where it's so in character. Where you really feel like you are gaining something with all the lies, but also being punished. So I think Mortimer is my favorite character out of the Adventures Nigh crew. Nice. Head over to that Kickstarter right now. Okay, that was part one.
We'll get to part two in a second. Mortimer's about to drink and actually show that lie mechanic after pub crawling. So, go ahead.
Yeah, drink it.
Fortitude and an alcohol, and then it was a chaser, so we're gonna pub crawl.
Crawl. What do I want?
Okay. There's that. Oops. And then, so Mortimer has some cards that give him more lie tokens. At the end of Mortimer's turn,
there we go.
Which is about to come up. We're at the Scurvy Dog Tavern. Each player may discard an action. Each player who doesn't loses a fortitude. I will discard this gambling I'm in.
Fair enough.
Draw a card.
Any action card.
Anytime. Yep. Action card or lose 2 fortitude.
That works. The event.
I have discarded.
Ignore Sam's. Okay, Jed is ignoring the event. And then, so at the end of Mortimer's turn, Mortimer has to reveal a consequence.
Consequences.
If Mortimer has at least this many lie tokens, he has to do the thing that it says. Fortunately, not yet.
Nope, I'm good for now. Thank you, Sam.
Snake in the Garden. We'll explain the pub crawl again in a bit. But then, actually, this is good.
On it though in chat. I mean,
there it is.
The point is that we're going from pub to pub. Every time you hit a new pub, the pub's event triggers, and everybody has to react. And then while you're at that pub, drinks that get ordered come from that pub's pile.
So if you haven't played the Red Dragon Inn before, the vanilla game is you have one drink deck. It's you're at the Red Dragon Inn, you're getting all your drinks from there. Ta-da! Simpler. If you get bored with that, you can play this variant instead.
It's basically like it's a way to kind of randomize the drinks a little bit more to give you more to play with. Absolutely.
And then you create little meta games where people are like, I know what drinks are in that drink deck, so I'm gonna be like, I'm so smart. Oh snap! Gotcha. It's a Dragon's Breath Ale anyway.
I do the same thing. Marvel Legendary is a card game that I love playing. And the older cards that have significant wear on them, so I always know what the base cards are. Where it's like, if I draw 2, these are 2 old worn cards.
Let's see. Snake in the Garden. Does the money owned from the tavern matter less? The money isn't owned by any particular tavern. It's just the inn is the bank. The place where the extra coins lives. That's all. Okay, so that means we are back to Jack's turn. So rather than ask him another question from the chat, I'm going to say, "Hey, Jack, take your turn."
Oh, hey.
I
will take my turn,
bro.
I am going to do this. Oh, at the start of my turn, I can draw more cards.
You can, right? Yeah. Well, first you can discard any you don't want, and then refill up to 7. So it's like you get a free mulligan.
Good, because some of these I don't want
out
at all.
There will be like, oh, I understand that word.
Okay, and then
I get to wheel every churn.
Okay, I'm going to do this. I may be old, but I still got a bit of dash fire in my bones, and I'm gonna start a fight.
Oh,
I'm gonna start a fight. Let's see here. Let me look at everybody's cards here. Let's see who's doing good. Oh, Jet, you're looking too good on fortitude.
I'm quite healthy.
So I'm going to say you lose 2 fortitude because I'm going to punch you in the face, apparently.
Oh.
Tivis says, "Okay, definitive Jasper now." Yes, basically the part of Moped. This game will be played by Jasper the Vampire.
This is like old, but I used to be a prospector, but then I moved to like Kansas, so I lost my accent a little bit.
This is what Moped will sound like in 30 years.
Yes. Too slow. I'll reduce 1 of the damage because I have a momentum of 1.
Okay, well then there you go. Then we will buy a drink. Let's see here. Oh, and we are at this one, so I will say. Or do I drink first, or do I buy a drink first?
Order drink first.
And it comes from here.
So the turn order is right on your player mat if you need to reference it.
I do, sometimes I do, and like most people, I can't follow orders even if they're right in front of my face.
Like most people.
Yahtzee was just talking about that because Yahtzee was showcasing his game at the Game Developers Conference.
GDC, right? I saw his video about that yesterday.
And he has to redo his entire tutorial section because it's hard for people to follow even very simple direction.
Yeah,
as I'm sure you are all very aware.
Yes.
Oh, we demo games at conventions. We've seen it all.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna give Jen here. You can have
Jet.
Or I'm sorry, Sam. Sam is Jet.
So many J names.
Yes.
Yeah.
I felt left out.
Shay's all the way down. Jasper, Jet, Jack, Jeff.
Absolutely. All right, so then I will unfurl my drink card, which is...
You still keep getting these healing where you can't heal. It's nice.
It's rough.
The Alchemist's Artisanal Ale. Oh, first of all, look at that bottle. It's got the little like cork on it and everything. That's beautiful. That is artisanal. I take 3 booze points.
Booze points. Why did we call them booze points?
And my fortitude remains hearty because I'm an old man. I'm already pickled.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, you ain't so old. Okay.
That is
question in this. Oh my! Somebody just toasted us up real good here in the chat.
Oh no!
Nice. That's good. So question earlier, like, I suspect the answer is, oh, you'll see. But like somebody asked, like, how many like story arcs do you have in mind going forward for The Adventure Is Nigh?
What I can say, and what I want to say, I have said publicly before is there is one more season planned.
Okay.
We just filmed season 4. Every season has roughly kind of been a character season. The first one was kind of giving us a lot of Sigmar's backstory. Second season was a lot of Grinderbin's backstory. Third season was very Mortimer-centric. Fourth season delved into Dabarella's backstory. And so in my head, the 5th season will be the culmination. And as far as my planning is concerned, the final season. As far as arcs, that's almost spoiler because I introduced so many complications in season 4 that my players were not expecting.
Nice.
So the hope is to have that wrapped up in season 5, but we'll see. We'll see how it works.
Good luck.
That's much more answer than I thought you were going to give. So cool. I thought it was going to be like
the answer was going to be
F off. Right. Hey, look, hippity doo.
But I only have 2 cards, Jeff. How am I supposed to catch you by surprise?
My start around of gambling, and my ante comes from the inn.
Oh. Okay, so here I'm in.
I do as well.
Okay, 2-card Jet.
I pass.
Mortimer.
I pass.
After Mortimer passes, I steal a gold.
See a coin trick. Okay, yep.
Boom. I'm in. I take control of a round of gambling.
I'm gonna see what happens if I play winning hand.
Winning hand.
Ooh.
Mortimer. I pass.
I'm gonna what's that up your sleeve and bounce Mortimer.
You're Mortimer.
You're Mortimer.
Who-
You mean moped?
Oh,
What?
moped.
There we go.
Lot of M names
The
too.
other M. We're bad at names today, chat.
We're George R.R. Martining it all over the place over here.
Apparently, I am now out of the round of gambling. It's very sad.
Bye.
You know, the
Oh.
best fantasy authors crib from themselves. Sauron, Saruman.
Absolutely. Okay, so here's a technical question.
Yes.
Yep.
You know, the last card said that you need a cheating card in order to take control of the round of gambling, but now Moped is out, so where does that go to? How does that default?
Anytime someone plays winning hand, the next card has to be a cheating card. But once a cheating card is played, it's just open season again. So
Yep.
you
Anything beats a
can,
cheat card.
Anything.
yeah, you can go back to
Any
a gambling whatever, gambling cheating.
Oh, so
whatever.
is what's that up your sleeve a cheating card?
Yes.
It is.
Ah.
Mhm.
Okay, great. Then I will play another one of these and take control of a round of gambling.
I'm
out.
again. Mortimer.
Jet still passes.
All right. Oh, winning hand.
Jasper.
Now you gotta cheat, Jasper. I don't think Jasper cheats.
Jasper doesn't cheat.
I don't remember though.
I know that Jasper has a
Oh, he has a
cheat
winning
catch
hand.
in. He does.
Oh
have a
yeah,
winning
he has
hand.
a winning hand. So there's a class of cards. There's only a few of them that say they can actually beat a winning hand. They're not actually called winning or hand, but we have always called them that because it makes it obvious what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's immediate.
I like that.
But I
Do you
I'm
have?
out still?
Okay, well then you pass and I'm out, and so Mortimer wins.
and I wasn't doing the long con.
Nope. Sam doesn't suddenly wade in with an eye raise.
Uh-huh. Which is a thing that he sometimes does. Okay, it is my order a drink phase. I'm going to order a drink for Mortimer. I'm going
What
to
is that
drink.
card?
I'm going to drink a card that I just put together earlier today.
Sam,
Oh, good. I'm getting a laugh out of Jack. That's good.
What's this?
That's a good sign. The Westage Cosmopolitan here. 3 alcohol, and when I reveal this drink, I can reveal up to 1 action card, 1 sometimes card, and 1 anytime card from my hand, and I reduce the alcohol content by 1 for each such card revealed. It just so happens that I have all 3 of these card types right now.
No,
Here's an
stop.
action. Here's a sometimes, and here's an anytime. Everybody look at my hand so you know what it is. And then this is a 0 alcohol content drink.
So what you're saying is we should
Sam.
start around to gambling. I mean, wait.
Hold
no.
up.
Thanks, Sam. Sam designed this card.
Oh,
Hold
why did you
up.
play this to stay in the round?
Okay,
Oh, wait,
Jeff,
no,
you
never
shouldn't
mind.
have said everybody look at my hand because that's not what this card makes us do.
Yeah, it's
No,
just
no,
these
no.
three
Everybody,
cards.
everybody, memorize these 3 cards. It doesn't actually matter unless
Okay.
you're
Well,
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
hold on. I will negate a sometimes card that would ignore a drink.
Oh,
Yes,
so-
but
I didn't.
That
I
doesn't
did.
work.
I was just revealing the card. Wasn't actually
So-
playing it.
Yeah, Jeff was responding to the card's effect.
yes.
Right. That was the drink's own text that allowed me to do that.
But you
Okay.
still needed to reveal a sometimes card. So, rules as written. If I'm going to
Revealing
be.
is not the same as playing.
It is true. So
yes,
Jack,
Hold up. Gotta.
rules as written here is negate a sometimes card that would ignore a drink. So I'm in negating the card, not the card played.
He's not ignoring a
Therefore-
drink. He's reducing alcohol content.
I'm doing a drink. There are so many reasons why you're wrong here, Jack.
I
should
need
be
to push up my glasses again.
right. So here's the thing that Jack Jack's kind of new to the game. So he
But he's
first
being
of
a
all,
very instructional sport about it. So
correct. This is good.
Yes.
So I am the rules manager for Red Dragon Inn, right? Like I wrote the rule book. Also, I was a magic judge for like 14 years. So
And not,
So I'm in
not
way
just
over
a
my head.
magic judge.
I was like a pro tour level magic
like
judge.
Watsy
so,
spent
There's a
money
rule
to send
named
him
after
places.
so here's the
Oh,
thing.
Lord.
You got no chance here, Packard.
Nope.
So no, but here's the thing. Of course, resorting to "I said so" is not the right way to explain a rule. The actual rule is one of the things that it says in the rule book for the Red Dragon Inn is you're only negating or ignoring a card if the card actually uses those exact two words, negate or ignore. And in this case, that's actually not what's happening. It is the drink itself that gives me the chance to say, hey, you can mitigate this by, doing this fancy thing of revealing cards. So, mental note, maybe this card is too complicated for this set.
Oh no! And this was 100% like I don't think this is going to work, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
So I was.
So I know, Jack, from watching the series, I know that you are usually really on board with your players' bullshit. That's not how this works.
Well, excuse me. I did define that it was a very heavy thing.
The statue. Oh, the statue. Jesse,
for D&D.
if you're still in chat, Jesse, chef's kiss about that end of season 3
I
statue.
that out of Mortimer, not you, Jesse.
Nice.
No, Jesse's tricky like that because he's the most seasoned tabletop player, and so he will constantly find sneaky ways around it, but play it so innocently. Oh, he's a sneaky one.
No, and yeah, I think we already mentioned. Yeah, he was our guest last week, Jack, and we talked about all of this stuff and the fact that Jesse is experienced with D&D, and actually Jen and Sam both are experienced GMs as well. I haven't played D&D since I was a kid, so I need to get on that at some point. Anyway, Sam, it's your turn.
Yes, I shall take my turn now that I can, have cards. So I get faster.
I don't know why Jeff got all up in my drink me pile, but I'm not gonna ask.
What? I didn't. I put something
Not
there, and
Jeff,
then Sam was
sorry,
like,
I meant Sam.
Sam was like, what happened here? And something weird happened. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, a card yeeted into space somewhere close to Jen, but it was when Jeff was touching things in the
Weird.
client.
Okay.
So
I think we should. It's just always blame Jeff. I think that's the rule, and we're all okay with that.
I mean, if I'm going to be the rules, police, then yes, I see that. I see that.
Yeah, we need an overlay, PNG video thing where the blue and red lights just whoop.
Rules, police.
We're not actually
will
going to do
say-
this, Jack, because that seems hard. But
So Jack, I will say that there were very few rules issues in your live stream. Whenever I watch stuff like that, I'm always like, oh man, they're gonna mess something up. Oh no, because I'm that kind of nerd. And no, and you did good. I think there was one small mistake, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, you did good. So thank you.
Nice.
We
We played
the top card of my drink me pile on top of your drink
Yeah.
me pile.
all right.
on
I don't want
our
to deal with
off
any of these
days-
scurvy dog drinks. They tend to punch you in the face.
Well,
Right.
enjoy that gold piece. Have fun.
Delicious.
On our off days from shoots, we were playing. Yeah, Jesse Galina brought over his personal version just so we could all kind of get used to the flow
Oh, I should order a drink.
of Red Dragon Inn. So I'm glad we didn't mess things up too badly for you.
Here you go.
Yeah, thank you. The live stream was loads of fun and very fun to watch. Fun to see internet famous people playing our game. Yay!
Ow.
Internet famous. It's
don't
almost
want it.
as good as being real famous.
It's kind of like famous.
I mean,
Oh,
I
this
guess
is a
I'm
good
drinking
question.
this. I pass.
Um,
Because perfect
this is-
beverage.
Good question in chat that you probably can answer. Will the characters get new clothes again for season 4?
Ooh, yes. They some outfit changes will be relatively drastic, and some outfit changes will be relatively minor. Though their outfits have changed. Everyone's outfit has changed slightly. Omar puts an incredible amount of craftsmanship into the art for the show, and even like Grinderbin has a very small change, but it is incredibly like meaningful and purposeful. So
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, Omar's stuff is great. Like, he shared all of these assets with me so that I could,
Are you
make.
trying to
I'm
to
trying to
convince me again?
secretly indicate that is no. I am passing. I didn't want to interrupt people.
Is it my turn? What are you passing on, sir?
Oh, it's your
It's your turn, Jen.
Okay, I need him to say those words because otherwise I'm like, does he mean one of a handful of other things he could mean, or what?
true.
I've been sucking down the big drinks, just like
You
in
never-
real life.
You never know.
We so yeah, I got these art assets to make the cards, and they're for this kind of art style. It's there's such detail, and like it's all layered so that you can just it's really quick and easy to just say, okay, their head goes like this and their arms are like this, and here's the ice cream scoop, yay, right? And yeah, it was.
And holy cow, is the ice cream scoop actually this big? Go back to the
Yep.
video. Oh, it is.
It
It sure is.
It is the Ice Giants ice cream scoop. Absolutely.
All right, everybody. Rowdy drinking song.
Uh-oh.
Oh, each player loses a fortitude, and you get to get rid of a lie.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I got no wait a minute. I take one.
Ow. It harms
What
us.
you got, Jasper?
Never mind. All right, I'm losing a fortitude.
All right. Hightower X1 asks, is it against the rules to use and ignore a drink on someone else's drink? No, but you never
Yes.
want to do it. Yes,
Yes,
after a
it
fact,
is.
It
So-
doesn't do anything.
Hang on. This question's a good one because Sam made sure that this rule got into the game.
Yeah.
There is in fact a rule that says you may not ignore a drink if you wouldn't take any effects from it. The reason for that is some characters actually have some cards that say ignore a drink and do some other fun stuff, right? Something else good. And Sam started playing those on other people's drinks, and we were like, no way, because before it was kind of a rules hole. It was neither allowed nor disallowed. It just kind of was there. And Sam started doing this, and we were like, no. So there is now a rule. No, you cannot, in fact, ignore someone else's drink. Now,
There's
most
high
of the
value
time,
on this team.
it would never actually do anything anyway, right? Like the ignore part would just whiff because you're ignoring a drink that wasn't going to affect you anyway. But because of this like extra rider effect shenanigans, we
I
just
think it was
decided,
all
you know
Papa's
what?
fault.
Yeah. Remember
Yeah,
that
research.
ignore means that it doesn't affect you, and negate means that it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is.
I like that.
Good question in chat. Okay, where are we in the turn? Because there's a real good question in the chat.
I action phased. Now I need to order a drink, and you know what? I think that Buka should help me distribute more love in the form of alcohol.
Well, that's gonna close the scurvy dog.
Well,
Oh.
so be it.
Oh,
Okay, so
yay!
now we're going somewhere else, and whoever's turn it is,
It's
and,
me.
ordered those drinks,
Mhm.
gets to decide where we go next.
So we drank that bar out of booze.
Yeah.
is the
Correct.
theme. Nice.
So, all right. Well, while Jen's deciding,
We're going to the
Jack-
Black Dragon Depths.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. No worries. No
Snap
worries.
call. Bam.
Each player gains an alcohol content and may reduce or ignore it as though it came from a drink.
Ah.
So that's actually kind of useful for me. I gain an alcohol content.
I don't ignore it, but then I play well. Someone here has to keep a level head and lose to alcohol content. Bam.
And I play drinks just don't affect me like they used to. You may play this card immediately after you gain alcohol content, lose an alcohol content.
Wait. I can play my back in the day negate a sometimes card that would ignore a drink. Is that what
Unfortunately,
you're doing?
no, this doesn't use the word ignore. Sorry.
Oh, come on. I'm going to play. I'm keeping this card.
No, you're going to,
I'm going to play this.
When you
it is a very good card.
One, it's going to come as a shock to me at the very least. And two, it's going to be such a devastating play.
Oh,
yep.
You just wait. You just wait.
Just wait. It's there. It's prepped.
Mm-hmm. In fact, it's my drink phase, so here we go. Crow's Nest.
Crow's Nest rum.
If this drink was not the result of a drink event or a chaser, it was not, you may split it with another player round up. Effects that would ignore this drink or reduce its alcohol content below 1 instead reduce its alcohol content to 1. This drink cannot be affected by another card that splits a drink. I'm going to split this with Moped.
Yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the 1. It's
my
very
friend
sad.
who deserves an alcohol. Just a little bit of booze. Just a little bit of booze. It doesn't affect him like it used to anyway.
Just a little.
Okay, it's almost Jack's turn, but this question in chat is actually way too good. And I get it. The question is, how much backstory did the players give you before Adventure is Nigh started? And we got a little bit of this from Jesse last week, but also talk a little bit about how Adventure is Nigh came about, and where it came from, and then the characters and the players coming to you with their characters and how that all went.
Sure. I originally pitched the show to Nick Calandra, editor-in-chief of Escapist at the time, as actually just an audio only, like an actual play podcast, because that's what I listened to a lot. And I said, oh, well, I bet we could do that. We could have a lot of fun with that. And Nick rejected the idea. He did not like that idea, much to his credit, because later I pitched it to him again as a full-blown, oh, well, what if our faces are in camera? What if we do this? I showed him, actually, someone way back in the day, I did a video game show with my friend and Red Letter Media cohort, Rich Evans, and someone made like a little animated, 2 minutes of it, of like one of our live streams. I was like, what if we do that? What if like we animate our own fun segments? And it made me rethink the show in general. So like Nick's rejection made me come back with a better idea. So that's how Adventures Now got started. It was just a dumb idea that we refined over time. As far as character backstories, Yahtzee, who is an author, wrote me like 2 pages of backstory and had beautiful, wonderful, like deep, rich character backstory. The other 3, not so much.
Okay. Although I will, this came up last week with Jesse, that not only did he invent Grinderbin, he invented Grinderbin's race, the Dakaria race.
Correct.
And according to him, he said that, this whole idea of there being flora folk and fauna folk in the world kind of grew out of that. Is that true?
The idea was, I was watching 100%. Like, I just looked at my party composition. We have a mushroom person, we have a cat person. Oh, they must exist in the world then. Mm-hmm. Oh, we have an Aasimar, we have a humanoid, we have flora folk and fauna folk. Those are the major factions. Great. So I used what they brought and said, okay, well, now if this is true, what else is true? Obviously, like Jesse has had Grinderbin, for ages. I have Grinderbin's Mobile Marketplace, a book that Jesse published of slightly magical items.
He put it on sale for the stream last week. So, so that was fun if people wanted to pick that up.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And I think and I had talked to KC about like a little bit of his backstory. He didn't like necessarily write anything for me, but there was a lot of talking back and forth because I needed a bit of an antagonist, or not an antagonist. I needed someone to push them. and that's where
Yeah.
Egalier came from.
That's cool.
KC gave me a little bit of backstory. Oh, now they have someone to push. In between season 1 and season 2, I asked them all to really flesh out more of their backstory. And I said, like my homework for them was, why were you arrested? Why were you in the cart? Where were you before you were arrested after that pilot episode? It's a lot of working with them. With season 3, there was a lot of talk between myself and Yahtzee as far as like, can I go here with this? Is this okay? For Amy and Dabarella for season 4, there was not only talking back and forth before the season, but in between episodes, it was like, hey, did I go too far with this? With your backstory, is this okay? And it's just because Dabarella's backstory it was significantly more complicated than I or Amy were realizing. So, which is great. It was wonderful, but I wanted to make sure that I never crossed a line.
Yeah.
Cool. Is that the question? I started talking and forgot what you asked me. I do.
No, that was good. Just some history of how this all came about. That's great. But yeah, go ahead and take your turn while I scroll up in the chat here. Oh, there's a rules question. Rules question: ignoring drinks. Cobalt Punch lets you increase other players' AC. Can you defend yourself with this from the ignore a drink card? If somebody can give me the text of the card, I can answer the question.
Working on it.
KC's character is partly based on the character from The Pathless, if you've heard of that game. So that's cool.
Oh.
Adventure is Nigh trivia right here for you on the Slugfest Games stream.
We base a lot of things off of other media. Like the entire fact that they were going to a Moonlight Ball was because I was playing a ton of Elden Ring at the time and very moon centric.
Yeah.
The idea of like the flora, the fauna folk, and like kind of being at war in different factions, and like one representative of each kind of major species being part of the party. That's because I was reading Leviathan Wakes and watching The Expanse, which is a big theme there. So I was like, oh yeah, hell, we'll just steal this. This is great.
Yeah.
Gambling.
I'm gonna have this all ends up.
I'm gonna start a round of gambling.
Okay.
Let's see.
Hi, Auntie.
Boom.
Just a moment. I'm in the middle of an operation. There you go, Jeff. The card text is in our Discord chat.
Great. Cobalt Punch. Okay.
So I don't have to read it.
I see.
To you while you're trying to talk.
Okay, so more stocks. I think you're talking about the alcohol, the belch tokens on that card. So you can, if you get the Cobalt Punch yourself and just reveal it, then sure, you can ignore it. It's a drink. Let's see. If this card is in front of you, you may remove a belch token in front of it. If you do, gain a fortitude, then pick up to 2 other players. They each gain an alcohol content. When there are no more belch tokens. Sam, did we actually ever make a ruling on this?
I think the ruling was it is still coming from a drink card because the text doesn't say that it's coming from a different kind of card.
I think that's true. So we'll look up. If you see anything from us in the rule book or on the internet that says otherwise, go with that. But I think you can ignore that because it came from a drink. But yeah.
Jack,
anyway,
it's
right.
Prom night and your other weird board games.
I have several. I like going to rummage sales and I collect weird board games like Barbie Queen of the Prom, which is a 1960.
I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Do you have the Rocky and Bullwinkle board game?
Ooh, I don't have that.
Oh, okay.
But Barbie Queen of the Prom is exactly as sexist as you think a Barbie board game about being Queen of the Prom is. Oh. No, by the way, there are side objectives in Barbie Queen of the Prom where you can get a job or study in school, all of which make you lose being Queen of the Prom because they distract you from getting boys.
Wow.
Wow.
It's beautiful. I actually recently came across an original copy of Dungeon. The TSR, like
the old school board game thing.
The old school board game by TSR, which I was really, really excited about. I have the old the old Alien board game where you were trying to escape the alien, which is super fun.
Good.
Actually, just recently I had a game night where we played Nightmare, the '90s VHS board game, where like
Wow.
it's one of those like an old man face like pops up on the TV every once in a while to yell at you.
Yep. I remember seeing ads for that and being like, "Oh, I need that, but I'm poor, so never mind."
My
By the way,
favorite weird
it's
board
super
game.
stressful, like having this man yell at you for 60 minutes.
I bet I would have hated it, actually. Like now maybe I would have the fortitude to be like, "Shut up, you old fuck." I mean, kidding.
My favorite weird board game happens to be the next generation VHS game where you're the skeleton crew of, and you're commandeered by a random Klingon. And he's the one yelling at you every now and again for 60
Okay,
minutes.
that sounds awesome though.
It's so
Like,
good. They got
if a
Riker to
Klingon
come
yells
in.
at you, that's like a hug or a kiss. It's
Yes.
it's different. You gotta accept it in a cultural vein,
So
right?
Jack,
trying to
Jet played I raise, so Jasper's got a ante one more, and then it's
great.
Mortimer's turn in
Alright.
the gambling round.
Yep. Let's see. I pass.
Jasper, you got a gambling card you want to play?
Who's in charge?
Me.
Oh, you
Right now,
With the
Jet's
currently-
winning.
So any card's okay.
Klingon's
Yelling
yelling
at you is just polite.
Klingon's yelling at you is just polite. Nice.
Right. Like if a Klingon
Right.
doesn't yell at you, ooh, I don't know.
You're in trouble.
All right, I'm gonna leave. Not now.
Oh,
Gotta
okay.
bounce. Bye.
Oh, yeah, that
You should
you
play
can
yeah,
that in
let's-
response to
yeah.
anting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
so-
get you.
Instead of that, you
Okay.
did that.
right.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say, oh come on, let's play.
Oh,
negate is
snap.
something that causes
Okay.
a player to avoid anteing or ante with goal from the end. So I actually negate
Oh.
this card here. So you do
Wait, you negate my card?
Yeah.
Yep.
Son of a b. Okay. But then I'm back in.
You're back
Yeah.
in.
And then I pass. Sorry.
Yeah.
Once I negate that, you can then play a gambling or cheating card if you like, because it's still
Gotcha.
your turn in the round of gambling.
Gotcha. I pass.
I also pass.
Yay, I'm rich.
Jet wins the money. Okay.
Jasper Moped, I'm disappointed in you.
Tivis says you all might need the I'm in token for 4-player games. Yeah, maybe. We're also like talking about like other board games and
Exactly.
Yes.
Like Jeff's always like, I don't know why people are so interested in these, and I'm like, well, different people have different attention levels that they're paying to the exact staging of the game, and they like it. So,
So in my defense, so we sell these things on our merch page that are, two-sided in-out gambling tokens.
and they're pretty.
They're pretty and they're nice and they're made by our friends at Campaign Coins, and
Defend your
they're
home
awesome.
with them by throwing them at the heads of attackers.
They're pretty good. But I've always been like, why do people use these? Not because I think they're a bad idea, but because I've seen people do them somewhat incorrectly. So those of you who are more skilled at the Red Dragon Inn know that just because I pass, that does not mean I'm out of gambling cards. But in a lot of play groups, that's how they play. Like, if you have a card, you play it. If you don't have a card, you pass, and then you're out. And so people sometimes take these in-out coins and they flip them over to out when you still want people to think you might be in. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's the only objection I have to them. I think they're great. I love that we sell them. People love them. It's just that sometimes they cause noobs to play suboptimally.
Remember, guys, until you're actually kicked out of the round, you should lie to people.
Yes.
Lying
That's
is a
just
key
life
way to
advice.
win in our game of chance.
That was Jasper's action phase. So
now it's Jasper's drink.
Okay, so now I am going to order a drink. Let's take a look. You got a couple drinks. You got a couple drinks.
I've got.
It looks like everybody's got a couple drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going. I'm going to give.
Yay! I
Yeah.
get the first Black Dragon Depths drink.
There you go, Jet. I'm not going to put it on your pile just in case you had a card saying
fine.
don't do that. And
That's not how that works. There's no such thing as a card in Red Dragon, and it's like, don't order me drinks.
True.
Period.
It's pretty much
nobody's immune, even people who are untargetable otherwise.
Speaking
man.
of punches to the face.
Speaking of punches, water with a
Stop
punch.
it! Oh no! Actually, this is okay because I have a decent amount of fortitude. This is water with a punch.
This is so.
Punch.
Those of you who might know this, this is the hand of Joran the Trickster, who is basically a portal mage, and so.
Yep. My brain reached for Jasper, so don't ask me any name questions.
I will admit I did the same thing actually. People will see on the video that I kind of caught there. It was from Joran because I was like
Good catch.
paging through my brain.
Oh no.
So
Folks,
calculated losses. Doesn't private picty time keep you from getting drinks? No, it does not. In fact, that is a specific carve out in the rules. Even if you play one of those cards that lets you be like out of the game for a little while, they can still order you drinks for when you get back.
Oh.
So
Those
Okay.
out of the game effects don't stop game events like non-character deck initiating stuff. So you still need to pay for drinks. You still need to. You're
Yep.
still there to be given a
hey,
drink.
Mortimer,
yeah.
tip the staff.
You know, they're hardworking folks. They deserve some extra dosh. They're doing their job. They brought me drinks. They brought you drinks. I get it.
Get rid of that. Draw 6.
I'm glad you have the reminder.
Hey, Mortimer.
Yeah?
Tip the wench.
She's cute.
Yeah?
She gets gold. She smiled at me. That's worth a lot. Some nights it's worth everything.
Ooh, there you go.
Let's see. I am going to now play. I'm gonna keep picking on Mortimer here. Hey, Mortimer, look upon a new shovel. Conk. The thing I did to you earlier today.
The cunning plan will save me.
What?
Yep.
You hit an orc instead.
Man. Okay.
That's right.
All right. I'm gonna Buka drinks, please. This goes here, and I order 3 drinks, and it's gonna be a 1, and 2, and 3, and then I drink this. It's a broken glass. I pay a gold to the inn if it was a result of a chase or discard all the other drinks. So. I vaguely remember that I ran out of gold last week as well. Just saying.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, Jet.
All right, I get faster.
Pure Pyro. Question, will Jack ever run out of voices to do for his character? I can answer that one. No.
No.
He's a professional. That's just how that is.
Sometimes voices get reused. Sometimes I forget what voice I use. I try to keep little notes on all of my characters as far as like what the base for their voice is, but no. If I run out of voices, we're done. We're done. If I run out of voices or funny names, then the show's done.
Oh man.
We're
starting another round of gambling.
It worked so well for me last time. I'm going to keep it up.
Right. I keep my notebook always in my back pocket full of funny names. And by the way, what I will say is for season 4, my players still, like they have a hard time looking for all the secret rooms that I put in every map.
But this, ask you the
this
name.
Is a really cool puzzle for
season,
you guys that you didn't do.
Oh my God. Every single goddamn time. and I tell them, I say, I put a secret area in almost every single map. They never look for them. But this season they asked for a ton of names.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
All right.
So you've got them partly trained. So you haven't gotten you got them to ask about names. You haven't gotten them to look for secret rooms, and you haven't gotten Sigmar yet to stop like doing the obvious
To
setups.
question what's going on.
Oh, tattoo's cool.
Do you want any sort of check with this to see if it's cursed? Nah.
Sam,
You did that like
I
3
believe
times in that
Jackass
episode. or
Auntie.
something.
You all right?
I answered.
So gonna open with a winning hand.
A winning hand.
Winning hand.
Jasper. Can you beat a winning hand?
No, I pass.
Moped.
I pass.
I'm good with this. This is a fine result for me.
Yep. All Sam cares about is me not having gold.
Because good lord, Moped's quite healthy. I mean, Mortimer's quite healthy too. Like it's bad, but I didn't have a way to punch Mortimer. Anyway,
are
Barty.
you sure? Yeah, no. That tattoo scene was just like, what are you doing? So yeah. That's great.
Tivis says, "What do they get if they find a secret room?" I am not joking.
Yeah.
I baked in an art asset in season 4. I baked in a scroll of wish spell.
Wow.
I baked it in so that I could not say that it was not that. I wrote there, this is a scroll of wish spell. They still never search for my secret rooms.
Wow.
You need like, does Foundry VTT let you do like blinking lights, like neon sign arrows? They're just like and they're like that neon sign arrow is pointing directly at a wall. Ignore it. It's a
Ignore
wall.
it. Yeah,
But they
You can
will
have little
hyper-focus
hands.
on a book on a chase.
Yep.
always.
Really, you should put the hidden stuff just on a table.
Right.
Okay, we've just gone to the Adventurers Nightclub.
Yes, I paid gold.
I am not paying gold.
Mortimer, would you
Jack,
like
would
to
you
pay
like to-
gold?
I would like to
Yes.
pay. Oh wait. Yes, I would like to play gold.
Yeah, it's
Yep,
this
that just
seems
goes over
smart.
here somewhere.
To the inn.
Yep.
There we go.
And then I order the final drink. This one's gonna go over there. And then I drink.
Right? Gamers say they don't like yellow paint, but actually, yellow paint is awesome.
I mean,
Oh my god, yellow paint?
Yellow-
Are we gonna start arguing about yellow paint now?
No,
What?
because I forbid it. I will boot you.
yeah.
I'll get
I know
booted
that was
from
the
the
big-
stream I'm hosting.
That was the big controversy, is the yellow paint in video games, and it's like, guess what? We like direction. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
darn. Now that games are trying for photorealistic fidelity, and yet they can't actually make every single object an interactable asset, like they really can't, guys. Just deep breath, let it out. Like yellow paint. There are some games are like, well, we'll integrate it into the difficulty modes, and I think that's a great compromise.
Yeah.
Sure. Absolutely.
Day 9 did a bit on that when he was playing the Tomb Raider remake.
I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
like, turn the difficulty up to max, and it'll be like you're playing Tomb Raider 1 old school style. So, is this going to kill me? Guess I'd better try it. Oh, well, I guess I better never do that again.
Oh, this stopped being fun. Oh.
I remember the first time Lara Croft, like, death rattled really hard on me, and I was like, I was not very old, and I had to put that game down for a while.
Scarred for life.
Scarred for life.
Yeah.
I got
Absolutely.
some
you-
hydro milk over
Looks
here.
like you drank this and kept it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
And
Jeff.
it's
That means it's my
Mortimer's
turn.
turn.
Indeed.
Hydro milk is a drink that Sam can keep and use as a 2 alcohol spike to someone else's drink later. So yes, the chatbot is reminding you of the Kickstarter. There are 2 days left in our Kickstarter campaign.
Less than.
And slightly less than 2 days left in our Kickstarter campaign. So
Right.
look at in there. Yay!
And
it's
remember that everything is unlocked. You get all the cool
all.
kittens. You get all the cool
Get all the
kittens.
cool kittens, especially
cool kittens.
that one.
Y'all, I was waiting for a chance to go all cat cam on you. I was going to be like, speaking of cats, behold, this cat bed that used to have a cat on it. But she got up, she left.
I'm so sorry.
She exercised her freedom and she left. But trust me when I say she was very cute. Just the cutest. Moped, you're on the art, so you're on the target list.
but I'm getting
That sounds bad for you.
getting smoten over here. Okay.
Oh,
So
We literally started putting the targets in the cards so that Jen would would be like, yeah, okay,
Jen would
this
know
makes
who
sense.
to point them at. Okay, I take two.
Everything that
Smoking.
I can get to make my decisions easier, my brain's like,
But don't
Smoking.
forget.
I learned-
Oh, you got it. Yeah, never mind.
I did, Sam.
I counted.
I did it.
I've been recently watching the YouTube channel Tasting History, which is great, and you should check it out. But I learned from that the word smite is an old English word for cut. So there was a recipe on that show that literally said, take some meat and smite it well.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Is anyone ignoring the event?
Wait, when she dares you? Oh, I ain't got kittens today.
Yeah. Yeah, this is
All
happening
right.
to me.
Kittens for cards.
All right. So, important point of order when you're playing the pub crawl, when something says to reveal blah blah drinks from the drink deck, you do it from the vanilla drink deck.
It's the one that says drink deck on the back. That's your clue.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The drink deck is the yellow paint of Red Dragon Inn.
Yes. Yes. Nice.
I really
All right.
need to
Well,
start
I'm going to
ignoring
take the Gnomish
drinks.
inspirational ale, and the rest of y'all can drink mead.
It's the other
That
way
is
around.
Right?
backwards.
Oh, I drink the one with a higher alcohol content.
Yep.
All right, then I drink mead, and y'all drink Gnomish inspirational ale.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say they don't call me old Iron Guts for
Oh,
nothing.
that's a
That's
good
an amazing
play right
opportunity.
now.
you
Instead of gaining
jerk.
alcohol content, I gain 1 fortitude.
That's good.
Jen, I think you need to get the rest of my. I just got it, and we're going to just windmill slam it into the leaderboard. Oh,
You know, you should have this one, Sam.
our follow thinks you should stop playing with the drinks.
Oh wait,
We got some counterspell war going on over here.
is that against me or was that against?
No, it's against me, so you should hold on to your
okay.
gas. Ah,
Yeah,
no.
don't do the
I'm
thing
going to
just
reduce
yet.
the AC of it by 2.
Yeah.
So one of those lie tokens was countered, Jen.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This one you don't actually get.
Thanks.
So
And then the three of us get this guy.
All right.
okay, so Jasper gets his fortitude, and so point of order. The reason this is even cooler than you thought, Jack, is you still get to draw the 2 cards from this drink as well,
Yeah.
Oh,
which is pretty swell.
nice.
I'm going to take 2 and draw 2.
1, 2, and draw 2.
Great.
Oh God.
And then it's consequence time. Oh, you did the consequences. Is that this? Or?
No, I did not.
Oh, that was last turn. Sorry.
4+.
Oh no, this is the good one.
No, this is one of the good ones. No,
Order
there are a couple of
3
cards.
drinks. All right. Well,
1.
1. Oh,
One.
and then we crawl.
Where are
Golly.
we going?
Yup.
First of all, let's do that.
Let's see our beautiful drunk folk.
Each player may discard up to 2 cards from their hand, then draw that many cards from their character deck. I love this idea.
All right.
Agreed.
I'm gonna get rid of.
Everybody mulligan just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
everybody Mini mulligan.
Yeah,
love it.
so Fiona's Belt of Liquid Courage is all alcohol content becomes fortitude gain. Jasper's is all alcohol content becomes 1 fortitude gain
A
instead.
single fortitude gain. P.S. That card is why Fiona's really good.
And then I order 2 more drinks.
The original
You-
characters created a
and you.
ceiling for individual card power.
Yeah, that's roughly correct, actually. Okay, we've pushed those bounds a little bit, but anyone who thinks that the old school characters are weaker and they don't hold up against the newer ones, no. Play Fiona and play that card at the right time, and you'll do just fine.
Oh, did I just reset my fortitude? Oh well. I guess I'll just casually win now.
Go ahead, Jack. You're up.
Yep.
Oh boy. Well, let's see here. What do we think
Jimmy
about?
says, Adventurers and I characters and Tails win. Can't wait to see those minis. So just a few days ago, I think, a video dropped on Second Wind of the players getting minis that Jack made for them of their characters at the beginning of season 3. So check out that video. It's actually really cool.
Oh, that's
They're
fun.
adorable.
Oh,
they're good.
Super adorable. Before, because season 3 was the first season that we all were together in the same physical space. Before that, we were zooming with each other, and so I reached out to an artist who I found who makes custom minis, and we worked with them and gave them each their own character mini, which was beautiful.
Those are very cool.
We got more questions. We'll ask them after Jack's turn.
That's fair. We did something special for season 4. I'm not going to say what yet because it doesn't happen until a few episodes in. But when it does happen, it's a big fun deal. Okay,
cool.
Well, hey Jet, you're looking pretty healthy there, but I'm
also looking pretty drunk.
Well,
want
don't
his
mess
money.
with the staff.
No.
I'm gonna punch you with the staff. I don't know what's
which
happening.
staff
here,
do you mean?
Yes,
That's the joke.
Waka
That's
waka.
the joke.
that's the joke.
I will rise above this adverse staffity.
Adversity. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll ignore this
dang.
punch and zero out my momentum again. I am not getting very fast, fam. I have been having to put on the brakes over and over.
Very
That's
slow boy.
Very slow boy. Let's see here.
Hashtag
Well,
Nerf Sam. Thanks, Tivis.
This is how we nerf Sam, chat. This is how we nerf Sam.
here is a drink from Mortimer,
Uh-oh.
and then I get to drink. So let's see what we got here. Dragons and
Oh Lord.
oh.
Oh, that's gonna be bad.
Okay, hold on. Let me just take a quick look at my cards real quick. Yeah. Oh no! Boom! I got another one. Instead of gaining alcohol content from the
stop.
drink you're about to drink, you gain 1 fortitude.
There's 2 of these in this deck.
Yeah, no, Jasper's good.
Jasper's strong. I demoed all of the characters in RDI 7 to a family, and the mom played Jasper, and she lost, and she was like, "Oh, so the characters who don't have extra cards to put in front of them are weaker, huh?" And I'm like, "No, you just lost." I didn't say that, but I was very nice about it. But guys, a tableau isn't everything.
Yeah,
I have a
sometimes
moral
you just
victory.
get cool cards.
Thank you, calculated losses.
Okay, so good question in the chat. Now, but before, as I'm going to start my turn, how does Jack create his monsters for Adventure is Nigh?
Ooh. I always start with a theme, like, so for example, in season 3, like Latavia, obviously is a monster, and I knew I wanted Papa Ticklepuss to be a monster. I didn't necessarily know what kind, and so then after I knew I wanted him to be some kind of monster, and I knew kind of what I wanted his theme to be, that whole like gobbling up the good memories, that sort of thing. Then I just start flipping through one of my several books, and try to find the closest actual monster stats that's as close to that. And so, like, as many people probably figured out, I based him off of the Elder Ublex.
That was a reference. Okay, I didn't get a reference. So.
I believe it was a Elder Ublex, or it was like some stats that I stole from here, stole from there. And so, like, it always starts with a theme in show, and then I try to find the closest monster in an actual book that I can. There have been a couple occasions in which I have crafted my own monster using the Dungeon Master's Guide, but I found that to be way too difficult. So now it's just a reskin of other things people have already worked on, which is way better.
Yeah, reskinning is such a good technique. It's one of the things that I'm very grateful to 4th Ed for, because like 4E was where people first really started to talk about reskinning monsters. For me, at least, in the places where I was at. So I'd be like, I need a laundry golem and a bunch of wet laundry spirits. Now that doesn't exist, so I'm just gonna take these guys and these littler guys and just and just call it that, and my players aren't going to know the difference. I'm going to rename some abilities and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have
absolutely.
another package
There's-
for you, Mortimer, because you are slightly ahead of Jasper.
So,
Okay.
so while all that story was going on, I played an action card on Mortimer. Mortimer ignored it. I ordered a drink, took a drink, and gave it to Mortimer.
Nice.
And then Jet took a turn and
then
punched
started
Mortimer.
another round of
And
gambling.
then started a round of gambling because it's one of those actions that lets you do another action.
Ooh. That's great.
Who's got the antes? Y'all got poor hands.
Calculated losses says Jen taking the courageous stance of actually not hating on 4E. Nice.
Honestly, like, yeah, no, although I'm never GMing that game again. Period.
Yeah.
I did my time. I GM'd a game for like 6 years where every week I did a custom encounter with like new monsters and terrain and crap and like I created a new skill challenge system just to make those interesting, and a bunch of my players didn't know what they had. I'll say, none of them understood how good they had it. But never again. I pass.
Right,
but also,
Jasper.
like, people were like, "Oh, now it's a video game and there's no role playing anymore." And it's like, buddy, the role playing in the rules of 3.5 is like a mood chart that's this big, and everything is just what you do. So, 4E doesn't take that opportunity away.
I'm going to take control of this round of gambling.
I'm going to play an I-Raise, because I am a source of chaos.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay. Mortimer,
that's
would you
you,
like
Mortimer.
to play a card? Jasper.
I'm going to take control of a round of gambling, and the next card to take control must be a cheating card.
Oh, moped.
I pass.
I'm on a good run. I cheat.
Take control around, draw a card, and gain momentum.
Oh, I'm caught cheating.
Oh,
You're not going to gazoozle me.
What happens?
I love those eyes.
Oh,
You may play this card when another player plays a cheating card.
no. Let me not play it.
Let's see here.
You negate it.
Negate the
You
cheat.
win the round, and I'm caught. Oh,
Wrecked.
Oh, nice.
extra bad.
Boom.
Nice.
All right.
You know what?
Congratulations.
I'm going to
Wasted.
lose on. I'm going to lose on
hard.
gold, but I actually don't mind so much given this outcome.
Dang.
I feel pretty darn good about that. Because I'll take your gold.
Win the
and
money.
I'll
It's a
take
hell of a play.
your
Whatever.
gold, and I'll take your gold.
It's fine. I get you.
Oh, do I get this gold too?
Yeah, this is.
Yeah. You get a big old pile of gold.
Heck yeah, I
Oh,
needed
we're
that.
Yeah.
We're going on a pub crawl, at least briefly, because this kills me.
Uh-oh.
Holy cow! So much buckets of brine.
How you?
That's,
I am
There
a
we go.
salty
Great.
person right now.
It's a salty end to this game for Jet.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Jet just
5. It is
shrivels up.
exactsies even. I hope I can ignore it.
I got to decide how badly I want Sam out of this game.
I mean, it will solve a big problem for you.
It does, in fact, solve a big problem for me. So I'm going to play Bartender Thinks, and when he ignores again, I'm going to wonder about things.
All right, well, I get to survive long enough to get to Star Tusks, so I won't die.
Oh wait, did you
That's
ignore?
true.
Did you use a sometimes card to ignore a drink?
I
Oh, I
did,
should have let
but-
Jack play his card. I knew he had the whole game. I already negated it, Jack.
Oh, you already
Jeff
negated
played
it.
an
Okay.
even better one.
I should have remembered that Jack was saving that for his glorious
I'm
moment.
gonna keep
of
saving
glory.
it. I'm gonna keep.
He's going to
saving
use it on me. You watch, Chad. He's going to use it on me.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously. So that all happens. I am temporarily dead, but we resolve all current game effects. Like,
So you're actually one more than dead.
Oh, no.
That's a 6. That's a 6, not a 5.
it's
Weren't you at?
One more than
Was
dead.
I at 14
You were
or
at
15?
20. Oh no! It was
Yeah.
2014. No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry.
So I'm temporarily dead, but We still go on the pub crawl, and in my dying breath, we go to Star Tusks, and I pay a gold to sober up.
Lol.
And important point of order: you don't lose immediately when your bits touch. You get a little bit of a chance. You can play anytime cards to correct the problem. You can resolve all game effects and see if something saves your butt.
Yes.
Correct. The rule is you don't actually lose until everyone's you've resolved all the pending effects, like this pub crawl we just did, and nobody has anything more to play to help you or smite you or whatever.
Sure. So
if
you
Sigmar was here, I'd definitely be dead.
That's true.
This is like combat rules in 5e, where like basically you're starting to fall down once your alcohol content and fortitude meet, but you get that time of falling before you actually hit the ground. I'm like,
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'm done in more ways than one, Jen.
But I need that gold. See, now Sam's job is to make sure that I run out of gold before he runs out of health. Which is basically what happened last week too, as I recall. like I ran out of gold, then Sam went down, and then I think Jen took down Jesse as a.
What are you drinking sometime?
Oh, that kills me.
It does.
Sure.
Goodbye.
Lose a fortitude. I lose a fortitude.
Oh, yay! I put on the brakes.
what's drinking,
I
son?
reduced the fortitude loss by 2.
Dang.
Very well.
Wait. Hang on. I don't think so.
No.
This is a proper time for I don't think so.
Violence.
I'm pretty sure I perish unless anyone somehow heals me, which doesn't exist.
No.
So
Yeah. Okay, so we split the gold in half, which is 5, and we each get 1. Oh,
Yeah.
that stinks.
Better than a
Did all
poke
of that?
in the eye.
I spent my I don't think so for 1 stinking gold.
that's right.
Sometimes it's it's the last gold that counts the most.
Jeez.
and the last drink from the Adventurers Night Tavern, that is art in progress, the fungal brew.
Is it worth drinking? Try it and see.
Ooh.
Oh man, sounds like somebody's trying to sell me software.
or a Panasonic word processing system.
Oh Lordy.
Actually,
Was it Panasonic? I don't remember. Sorry.
Someone in chat is reminding me of one of the last videos that I produced for my time at Funny or Die was a series of videos called "Hey, Pass Me a Beer," in which my brother and a good friend of ours went all around all sorts of places, throwing each other beers in fun ways. Like, so that's all.
How many did you drop?
Oh, so many, so many. They were covered in beer. It was horrible.
Terrible. Oh,
But that's
gross.
what the Red Dragon Inn is. It's hey, pass me a beer card
Yep.
game, and I like that.
Yep.
All right.
So
Y'all.
yes, this came up in the chat before. So Jack, in addition to Second Wind and Red Letter Media, was also a writer on Funny or Die. Remember Funny or Die? It was great.
Yes, yeah. I was a video writer and producer for them for many years, and it was a great time. Beautiful, great time.
Did they do the
All right,
Michael
I'm gonna-
Myers skit, but Michael has like 100-foot knife?
I don't necessarily remember that one, but there was a lot of them.
All right. I choose 1.
Yeah,
That's
you
fair.
do.
Yeah,
Jeff
I
would
do.
choose 2 because he needs the money.
Well, that's too bad for Jeff.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and now
Consequences?
Consequences.
Uh-oh.
You're fine.
doesn't matter.
All the
I
big
haven't lied
bad
enough.
stuff showed up at the end.
Becky.
I'm
Or
gonna
Becky shows
I'm
up.
gonna take a little breaky break, but I will be right back. And now my
Okay.
turn is over. So just stab me a whole bunch while I'm not here to defend myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
and
Jack.
Tivis, College Humor didn't rebrand this year. They've been Dropout for a few years now. Fine quality channel, by the way, that you should pay for. They have amazing shows on Dropout. After, of course, you subscribe and do the Patreon for Second Wind,
Second
and
Wind.
after, of course, you help kickstart the Adventurers Night card game. You should subscribe and pay for Dropout.
See, Jack, we like you, Jack. You have your priorities straight.
I know what's going on here. I understand it, but I think like Things like Second Wind, things like Dropout, so many creators are now taking control of their own products. And, obviously, Jeff, as like, I don't know your business elements, but you obviously you have control over what you get to put out. And I think that's a wonderful feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, it's good. There's there's all sorts of horror stories actually, not only in definitely in getting content on like YouTube, but also there's a little bit of that in the tabletop games industry as well, of like people getting bought out and it kind of going to hell. There's been some recent news in the tabletop games industry about a couple of small outfits that have essentially bought themselves back from Asmodee recently, and so that's an interesting development in the tabletop gaming space.
It's good. Like, take control of your own stuff, and these kind of fan funded projects is how we as creators, whether we're making videos with fart jokes or card games or whatever, right?
Or card games with fart jokes.
Or card. It's a lot. It's a lot to ask people to, give a little bit of money to all of these little things, but that's how we can keep control over the things we make, which is an incredibly difficult thing to do. So, hey, everybody who's watching this, you're doing great. Great job. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
So speaking of which, you take your turn, but before the stream, we were talking a little bit about this. The upside, of course, is you have control over what you do. The downside, of course, is that you're spending less time doing creative stuff and more time running a business. And so Jack and I were both kind of commiserating over that because it sounds like a lot of what he does at Second Wind and a lot of what I do for Slugfest are kind of similar.
Welcome to why I haven't released any of my role-playing games I've written.
Right?
Jack, is this pointed at Moped?
It sure is pointed at Moped. Hey, Moped, lose 2 gold, please.
But I need that gold.
I know you do. That's why I would like you to lose it.
I need that to live.
And for the first couple of months after we started Second Wind, the future of Adventurers Nigh was a little bit in flux. We were working with the team over at The Escapist and at Gamers to kind of get the rights back to the show, and we did, and they were incredibly the fact that they were willing to talk to us in and of itself is wonderful, but they were, I think, very magnanimous in those dealings. And so a lot of the first couple of months for me was just business stuff at Second Wind because I didn't have anything else to do. You'll hear my voice a lot in our ads because that's what I do. I'm a video editor by trade. I have always been. So most of my time when not on camera is cutting together videos, whatever they be. Mm-hmm. So okay, so I took Jeff's gold.
Yeah, that's right here.
Dope.
They pay me 2 gold.
Yeah, no, I went to the inn and then Sam was like, nope, and he gave it over to you. So
those are the 2 golds right there, and put them right in your stack.
That's beautiful.
I'm delivering you those 2 golds from the beyond.
I appreciate that, and I think, let's see here. No, I don't think I can do anything else.
We were at that time when you were getting the Adventurers Nigh rights back from Escapist was kind of around when we were starting to talk with Second Wind as well, and so they had to be a little bit hedgy and were like, "Yeah, this would be great. We want to do this, but we got to make sure we actually have the rights first." So,
oh yeah, that was a bit of a scary time.
I bet.
My drink is something green. It's green, it's alcoholic, and it's pretty much all we know about it. So I get 3 alcohol content. 1, 2, 3. I will take that.
Pure Pyro 1 asks, does anyone with Slugfest games have improv background like Jack does? I can say no.
Nope. No. So, okay, improv background, but now Pyro clearly knows something that needs to be told as a story.
I've done a little choir, but
No,
What's your improv background?
one of my many things is I also perform live improv comedy here in Milwaukee. Obviously, we've been very busy with season 4, so I haven't been around to perform much. But almost every weekend, I am also performing and studying and training as an improv comedian, which cool. As Jen knows from GMing, that most of GMing is just being able to think on your feet and say, "Oh yeah, absolutely, that was my plan."
I mean, if you want to include GMing, yes, I've got a decade of improv experience.
Oh, by the way, you are probably better improvisers than some fully trained people who have not GM'd, because you understand rules and how to be flexible within those rules to keep the fun going. Yeah.
Speakeasy asks, does it count if you've watched a few episodes of Whose Line Is It Anyway?
We all start somewhere. That's
okay, so you're done. You drank. It is now my turn. I'm going to okay, chat, this will show you how desperate I am. I'm discarding a drink ignore.
I wish I had those.
I wish I had
mining for gambling cards. I can feel it.
Well, I mean, I'd rather just have gold defense, but yes. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to play Gambling I'm In, and I'm going to play And I'm Here Too. Play this card when you must ante with gold from the end, then gain a fortitude and order a drink. So is this
might,
my
I
goal?
don't think so, this.
So that would be interesting and a decent play.
I pass on such an opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have anything that would affect
if I
that.
were there and had an I don't think so, I would.
Yeah, and that's why I always lose this game. So I gain a fortitude and I order a drink. Order a drink is going to be like
bad.
this.
You need those stacks to stay as tall as possible.
This card is even more fun with a pub crawl, because then it would be like Gambling I'm In. And I'm here too. And wait, before we actually start gambling, we got to go to the Red Dragon. We got to go to the Lucky's Rolling Barrel or something. Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right. I will Gambling I'm In to take control.
Jasper.
I will pass.
Moped.
I will Gambling I'm In.
Mortimer.
I will pass.
Jasper.
I will Winning Hand.
There's why I didn't play I Raise. I passed. Hang on, still. Okay, now you get.
I also pass. Now you get that money.
Now you get that. Okay, that was
all right.
I'm still alive. We're still doing this.
It's all fine. Everything's good.
In it to win
the
it.
Old man, Moped. I'm the OG old man.
You're the older old man. Okay, this is largely irrelevant. I gain a fortitude. Whoop-dee hippity-doo.
Hippity-doo.
Hippity-doo. Go ahead, Mortimer.
Give me a second.
And order drinks from the inn, and tip the wench.
Oh, that reminds me, Jack. We got to talk at some point about what Moped should look like in Red Dragon Inn art style, because we haven't done much of that yet.
Yes.
No, and thinking about what he looks like outside of the Adventurers Night art style, honestly, I was like, I've never thought of him as a real person.
Okay, good. Well, I have some ideas, so we'll have a meeting next week or something. We'll talk.
Love it.
Some ideas.
I love it.
Nothing dubious about this business plan.
But what?
Uh-oh.
Everybody pay me a gold.
But my ignore doesn't cover gold.
That sounds tough, Jeff.
I'm out.
Oh, man.
I'm out.
All right.
Very sad.
Now it's age before beauty.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget about the lies.
Dang.
I remembered my lies, Sam.
Yes.
I have the correct amount of lies.
Notable Joe says, I smell a 4 coming. This
knows? Deep breaths.
Four
We'll
in a
find
row.
out.
Mortimer's about to be caught.
Mortimer might be have to pay the piper here soon.
Well, it's time to.
Oof.
Might be paying the drinks piper here.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's
that
a drink
one's-
piper
one
that
ain't bad.
prevents the fortitude piper.
Gosh, what an interesting dilemma. I'm gonna convenient distraction my way out of this one.
It's an ignore.
Wait.
ignore.
Wait!
I can do this.
Jack can finally do the thing.
Negate a sometimes card that would ignore a drink.
All right. Well, I don't get that lie.
Yeah.
Shortcat asks, "Is there a card from the Notepad deck that utilizes a detachable foot?" Yes, I'll show it to you.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes.
Slurp,
That's it.
and I have a pocket fortitude ignore, so that's
Yeah,
sweet.
It's nice.
And the art's so pretty.
It is.
So pretty.
And that's that over. Now consequences. A nervous real estate agent. You know what? Here we go. Yeah, that's fine, buddy. Here's a gold. It's already paying off. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Fuke.
Hansel Fuke got into the deck.
Sounds good. All right, Jasper.
Actually, I think that was actually the first consequence card that I designed. was
Hansel Fuke.
was Hansel, yes.
Which Hansel was the start of the unintentional lore that anyone with a European accent is East Mountainer.
East Mountainer. So, Chad, here are the two cards that actually show his detachable foot.
Zoom and enhance.
Zoom in hands.
I have the power.
Oh, that throwing maneuver. It's terrible. I love it.
So this, I mean, one of the challenges with this, art style is that, it's hard. Everybody has their emotion eyes. Okay, that's good, but it's sometimes a little hard to convey what you want to. What's even harder. You at least have animation, right? You can have a person waving, for example, or moving their head or something, right? We got to do what we do in a static single image. So yeah,
Yep.
it was Grinderbin was a real challenge, let me tell you.
Yep.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. The
at
guy
our
has
meetings
no
where
face.
Yeah.
At our meetings where we, put together the cards and decide what the art description is going to be that we give to the artists, and then they make the art. We'll often say, I don't know, that's a 2-panel gag.
Yeah.
So yeah, we try to avoid the 2-panel gags, but some of this will actually get a little easier with the Red Dragon in art style because number one, there's a little more emotive range, but also for the Red Dragon in style artists, I can just give them the Adventurer's Nye style card, which I've already made, and say, here, draw this, but in this style.
Oh, very nice.
So, chat, if you haven't checked it, just today in the update about this stream, I included the very first completed RDI style art card. So go check it out. It is Mortimer's I Don't Think So is now RDI style arted. So go look on the Kickstarter campaign to check it out.
Just beautiful.
Nice.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yes.
It is your turn.
Okay. All right. So I think what we're going to do here, let's see here. We are going to say, pick another player. This is thanks for helping with them hooligans. You lose 3 fortitude and gain 1 gold from the inn, Mortimer.
I'm going to use my pocket ignore from the sugar tea and ignore it.
Yeah.
Oh.
That is at sometimes
Yeah.
speed.
Yep.
Oh.
That is a sometimes card. If you got anything like it, I don't think so.
I'm reading.
Okay. Sorry.
Nope. Nope. All right. Yep. You did it.
All right, there we go.
All right. So then here we go. You can have a drink card.
Love it. Star
And then-
Tusks.
Oh, here we go. We're going to go back to Lucky's Rolling Barrel.
Oh, all right.
Here in Milwaukee, we have several pedal bars. I don't know if you have those or where you're at.
Oh
where,
yeah.
You know, a bunch of drunk people riding a cart in the middle of the street. That is a bar in itself. It's a great idea.
Nothing wrong with that idea.
So I don't know if we have any in the Michigan area where I live, but when I lived in Denver, oh my God, sir, we had multiples, and it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with fun.
All right. This is the Passion Fruit Tonic for 2. If this drink was not the result of a drink event or a chaser, you may split it with another player round up. What does that mean?
You get a 2
chop
alcohol
it in half.
content drink.
Okay. So we could both have a 2 alcohol content.
Yep. Because if you split it in half mathematically, it's 1.5, but you round up.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's see here.
I'm the only one who can take the split, so.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! And I'm just reading my other cards to see if I can cause any more damage, and I cannot. So we each take 2 alcohol.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Back to Mortimer. It's getting down there. It's getting to the thing.
You know, now's the point where it's just like, you know, what's, gold. I don't think I can get rid of Mortimer's gold as much. So it's like, it's all fortitude and alcohol.
All punching.
Yeah.
This was so in your live stream. Actually, we were commenting at how the game was going. You know, as we were watching it, we were on a Discord chat, and we all thought Amy was going to win, but then 6 alcohol, and you squeaked it out there, Jack.
All right, I'm gonna Song of Rest it. I'm gonna gain 2 fortitude, and you gain 1 fortitude.
Ooh. Oh, all right. I'll take that.
Yep,
I'll take that.
Gonna engage in some peaceability, and there's that, and we close Lucky's Rolling Barrel, and we go to the Red Dragon Inn, and
wow.
So was that your action phase? Because that's an anytime card. You could actually play an action as well if you want.
Oh.
I don't.
All right.
Oh.
Okay then.
All right.
1 gold to the Red Dragon Inn.
Oh, okay. 1 gold to the Red Dragon Inn. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, all right.
Yep.
I mean, you're both good for it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. We're good for it.
Okay.
And now I drink.
Drink up, whippersnapper.
Oh, you'll be drinking again.
You may play this card during another player's drink phase. That player drinks an additional drink from their drink me pile.
All right. So this one's on the stack, but go ahead and do another.
Huh? Oh, hold on. I'm thinking. Shut up.
Come on.
Oh, yeah. This could be an I don't think so time.
Okay. And we're back.
Well, I'm going to ignore an event.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. This is part of a chaser. This card just whiffs. You only got
well,
this.
all right. Sweet. Then your slurp. And then I'll drink another drink.
Yeah.
Dang.
Oh.
What? Well, okay, that's
it's
a bit of a delayed thing. So, Pure Pyro asks, "What is everyone's favorite beverage?" I make a mean old fashioned. Sam can attest to this.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Here's another
mean mojitos, which are.
That's true. A long time.
Here's another sometimes card. Add the effect. Lose 1 fortitude to a drink.
So.
I'm adding that to the mushroom tea.
I enjoy the violence, but that doesn't do anything.
It wouldn't do anything because it's a +1 that she can't use, which would cancel out the +1 that you're.
Oh,
yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. How did you get so much fortitude? When did that happen?
I played Song of Rest, and nobody's been punching me successfully.
Drinks
and
were
then
these.
Yep.
Oh, dang it. All right.
Yep.
That's fair.
All right.
Uh-oh.
And now I need to draw cards.
Yep.
I think.
And then mushroom tea might kill you later, maybe.
Might if you survive.
I'm gonna play this right now.
Oh no!
Dang. Dang.
Consequences?
Hashtag Nerf Gen.
And that's the end of my turn.
Consequences?
Oh yeah, thank you, Sam.
Consequences.
Yes. There we go.
Yeah, sure.
Gain alcohol and lose a lie token. Okay, great.
Yep. All right.
Back to Jasper.
I'm in a significantly worse position than I thought I was going to be in.
That is true. The drink deck, as we say here on the channel, drink deck decides.
God, Tivis.
Yes.
Tivis, you monster.
Tivis just started the hashtag Nerf Gen meme.
Yep.
see
That's
here.
fine. I deserve it. I'm staring down a 4 streak. That's definitely grounds for Nerf Gen.
I don't even know what that's called in bowling.
Double surprise turkey.
Is it a tofurkey?
Man,
It's a turducken.
I like tofurkey. I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
Oh.
Oh,
Mm.
I'm here too.
Well, I don't have much that I can do. So
Are you whiffing on actions?
Uh-oh.
I might be whiffing on actions as I have a lot of reactions, but that's
Oh.
about it.
That could be good.
When sculpting
reactions-
hands goes
Yeah.
wrong.
Reactions tend to beat actions in this game.
All right, but what I can do is I can play this during my order a drink phase and order 2 additional drinks for free. So I'm going to just order Mortimer 3 drinks.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
2,
Why are they
3,
going
and we'll see if
underneath?
that does anything.
Oh, it's because the
that's
size
problem.
the size is
Yes.
wrong.
All right.
Oh.
I think I can fix it.
Sam will fix it.
Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so we'll do that, and then I will flip one over for me, which is
Bottom shelf.
Bottom
ale.
shelf.
bottom shelf. Okay, not the worst. To lose one of each. Yeah.
Bottom shelf. So
Yeah.
when some of you have seen that the YouTube, well, the now former YouTube channel Achievement Hunter has played Red Dragon Inn a handful of times, and yes, their reaction to the bottom shelf card was pretty funny. So, those videos you said where somebody animated like 2 minutes of your live stream, somebody a bunch of years ago made a couple minutes called Gambling with Gurky, which was based on Achievement Hunter's original Achievement Hunter's original video of them playing the Red Dragon Inn. And seriously, that video's got like multiple million views now. You can literally see the spike in our sales numbers when that video dropped.
That's great.
So that was a bunch of years ago, though.
That it's always fun when that works. I paid a gold.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I paid a gold to the inn. I'll take that.
Yes, F's in chat for Rooster Teeth.
And then
You
at
know,
the
we got
beginning
some-
of your
some
action phase, gain
good
2 alcohol
goofs.
content and discard
Yep.
2 cards.
Yep.
In case chat can't read.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
It's a Trixie card.
This is the delayed action of Mushroom Tea.
Oh, gotcha.
It was great until you threw up.
Whoa, Burful. All right.
Not the Burfles.
Rowdy drinking song. So 1 fortitude loss to you.
Just
One fortitude.
but
But everybody thinks I'm more honest afterwards.
yeah.
A liar wouldn't be able to play a
Okay.
rowdy, fun drinking song. Uh-oh.
Enough of this kerfuffle. You may play this card immediately after a player causes one or more other players to lose fortitude. The player who caused the fortitude loss loses 1 fortitude and pays 1 gold to the inn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take
so
the
you
one.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
That was my action. So then I order you a drink,
Okay.
and then I drink a light ale.
No.
Okay.
Ring.
This has
Wait.
Yeah. Totally.
Add the
that.
effect, lose 1 fortitude to the drink.
Heck yeah.
Oh, come on, yeah, get down there.
All right, then I Song of Rest.
Oh, no.
Stop it.
No.
All right, well, I'll take, I get a little something too, so I'll take that.
Yep.
And consequence.
And a
Yeah,
Yeah, but you're
consequence.
fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, you only have 2 lies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right,
It's been
here
a
we go,
very
here we go.
honest
All right,
Mortimer
heart of the
game.
cards. Heart of the cards, Jack. You got this.
5 gold. Okay, hold on. We're gonna ditch this. Let's see here. We're gonna no, we can do that.
We're
we
gonna
can-
just throw Jen's gold stack into the void. There we go.
Mhm.
Okay, hold on. Get back up here. Maybe we can. Ooh, all right, all right. All right, yeah. So this is where we're gonna go. We're gonna say, hey, don't mess with my staff. Pick another player. They lose 2 fortitude.
Ooh.
God, what is it
Fortitude.
about magic staffs?
Wizards are just very, very protective of their magic staff. They're sensitive, especially on the end.
Oh, wow. So, good. Here comes the I don't think so.
Oh,
I don't think so.
All right.
Yeah, I want that.
We almost got through our Jack Packard guest stream without a dick joke.
I would say
Almost.
that I did my best, but in fact, I didn't.
that was I gotta say, okay, this is probably gonna be on the internet and we'll catch all sorts of hell for it, but we don't usually do that. We don't usually do that kind of stuff, but I will say, of that kind of gag, chef's kiss, Jen. That was
So
Slugfest After Dark, says notable.
Yeah, that's right. Welcome.
that was your action phase. So now it's your drink phase,
That's
drink
right. That's
something
right.
lethal.
That's right.
and then you drink.
Okay, hold on here. Let's just take a moment. Read.
Jack's very stressed out about this.
I'm a chill person. I like to win at games. Obviously, we all like to win at games.
Go check out the Second Wind live stream of them playing. He did the exact same thing at the end of their game as well.
I'm a slow reader, so sometimes it takes me a little bit. All right, so let's see here.
Oh no.
so that chases. Before
That
you do
chases
anything, you
into-
just go ahead and reveal the next one.
Yep.
That chases.
Oh, that's better.
Oh, okay. So really, it's only 2 alcohol.
Yes.
Notable Joe says, "Did Jen get her 2 fortitude?" I think
Earlier,
everything is
before
right.
I got punched.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we think everything is correct there. Notable Joe.
Yeah.
2 boozahol for Jack.
Okay. All right. 2 boozahol. Oh my God, we are tied up. We are
Tied at 3.
Yeah. All right.
Tied
Put
at
that
3.
over there. All right. Here we go.
Once more.
It's
Heart of
getting
the cards.
real, y'all.
It's yep.
Yep.
Mortimer just trying to stay ahead of the consequences.
What do you mean consequence? It's all going to be fine. It's
gonna be
listen, I have this under control. And by under control, I mean that I need to remind Jasper that it's my stone of truth.
Uh-oh.
I'm asleep. Ignore an action sometimes or anytime card that affects your fortitude, alcohol
All
content,
right.
or gold.
He ignored it, so I still get the lie token. Order him a drink. And then I drink
Uh-oh.
light ale with a
This is
chaser
Uh-oh.
of Pixie
This could
Punch
be it. Could be it.
Yeah.
that I have to go to the kitchen for.
It ignores
Jasper, you got any?
Wait, I have let's see here.
Thank you.
I think I have this card, which might work.
Yeah.
Negate is sometimes card that changes the effects of a drink.
Works. That totally works.
All right, that's it. That's game.
Oh!
Nailed it.
Jack stops the winning streak. Now this, by the way, for those of you who watched the live stream from Second Win, this puts Jack at a 2-game winning streak. Although maybe you played like 5 other games of Red Dragon in the middle. I don't know.
You can lie to us. It's fine.
The game we played at the Airbnb the night before, kind of like our final, like, hey, let's just make sure we all know the rules. I was the first one out by 45 minutes. Like they
came at you.
Dominated me. Yeah.
So came at you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. So Jen's winning streak is snapped by Jack's new winning streak.
Yes.
I'm still proud of my 3, but
Still the first 3.
Nice.
Ooh, no. Hey, by the way, good game, everybody. Like, well played all around.
Good times.
Thank you.
And
of course, thanks for being here, chat. Any last minute questions or requests? Hey, Chad, is Second Win streaming anything right now? Because if so, we'll raid them again like we did last week.
You just gotta tell me.
Sometimes they're streaming stuff. Tomorrow, what I can tell you is that tomorrow at 12 o'clock Central Time, I'll be streaming some Elden Ring as we get ready for the Elden Ring DLC.
Cool.
Let's see if anyone is streaming right now. I don't.
Yeah. Chat says, Marty are streaming DMC again. So we'll right. It's Second Wind group, Jen. So in a moment, last time we did this and we didn't realize it goes immediately. So this time we'll
I've got it entered in.
Okay,
and I'll press enter when we're at that part where we're just grinning and waving and like waiting for Sam to say the recording's over.
So thank you all. Yeah, especially thank you to Jack Packard. Mm-hmm. Thank you for being with us, and hope you had fun.
I did. I'm sure everybody here has already secured their copy and has been over to the Kickstarter. But for anyone watching this later, check out that Kickstarter. 2 more days left. As you can see, it is an incredibly fun game to play. Just by itself, it intermixes with all of your past games, the Red Dragon Inn games. Obviously, not all of your past games.
I mean,
it would intermix with Tales from the Red Dragon Inn, for example. But
Adventurers Night Tiki Mountain crossover win.
That's all I'm saying.
Wow. Okay.
Lordy.
Thank you. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, everybody. And we will see you folks next time. So thank you all.
Bye.
Bye. Rate them. Hit the raid button.
Hey, started 10-9, 8, 7, 6.
It's counting down.
It counts down on my end.
Good.
Bye.
Bye.
All I heard was like half of a scream.
There was something in chat at the very end there. But who cares?
But who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Guess what? Chicken butt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a duck. Well, all right.